Today's model is different. How different, you may ask? Well, you got to watch the video to know. Let's have a look. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, I'm showing you a beautiful model which is very different than what I have done. It's actually a 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathroom, 2170 square foot townhome model. The good thing about this model is that it's always going to be a corner unit. I'm going to tell you a lot more, but the first thing you're going to notice is that you have this nice, beautiful pavers leading you to your front patio area. Now, because it's a corner lot, it's always going to be at an angle, but wait till you get inside, because the whole floor plan, and I always say this, guys, that don't worry about the square footage as much as you want to worry about the square footage that flows, that works for you and your family. The other thing that I want to point out is that for the townhome, the gutters are included within the price. So I'm going to tell you a lot more. So let's go inside and check this beautifully decorated townhome. Hello, and welcome to this beautifully decorated townhome. Now guys, this is going to be always a corner lot, and I wanted to do that because I'm trying to find you affordable housing, and it's becoming a very big challenge unless you're willing to go a little further out. I am in St. Cloud, which is not as bad because you're just about half an hour to all the major spots that Orlando has to offer, such as the Disney, the Universal, the downtown. You're just about 30 minutes and you're just about an hour to the closest beach. If you want to know more about St. Cloud, make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. That's where I talk about school, hospital, shopping, dining, to give you an idea. And if this is your first time, press that thumbs up button, show us some love, because I bring you model homes throughout Central Florida, Greater Orlando area, plus Ocala and Tampa Bay areas. I spend a lot of time, energy, and effort to bring you these models to educate you on what's going on as boot on the ground. And I really hope that whenever you are ready, you find a lot of value and you will give us a call. And if you haven't checked us out, please make sure you do so. Check our reviews out. We're putting some shots, so check us out, because choosing the right agent is really, really important. So the model that I'm showing you is a beautiful. Now, everything that you see in with a little bit of upgrade is included with this builder. Everything is kind of included with their base price. So with this house, this is about $360,495. I don't know how they come up with the price. Sometimes it's easy, 366 or 365, but hey, that's just the way they do it. There is a CDD, which is about $866 for the whole year, and your HOA is about $239, and this is a 2170 square foot. Now with your HOA, outside insurance is included, outside landscaping is included. There is a pool in the community which is being constructed as we speak. There is a kids play area, and that's pretty much it. Now this is in a planned community which will, by the time they're all said and done, is going to have about 5,200 homes, townhome, bungalow, all that. And there are 3 different builders in the community, and I'll be covering the other builder models also. So make sure to check out. If it's not there, it will be coming very, very soon. Now with this builder, everything that you see is included. So the first thing you're going to notice is this solid 8-foot door. The ceiling height is 9'4" on the first floor. The tiles that you see on the floor, 17 by 17 tiles, is included. Everything is there. I just love that you come in and it just kind of opens up all completely. Look at the size of your countertop right over here. This is beautiful, and everything, like your great room with the dining area right over there with the amount of windows, it is fantastic. And guess what? These cabinets are included. However, the crown molding is not included. So you can actually have this, and wait till you check out the garage with this builder, because their garage is exceptionally big. It's 24 by 20. Most of the time I've seen 20 by 20 or 18 by 20 or something like that, but their garage is really good. And you do not have the pavers at the back because they have a 2-car pad which sits. Now this is a back aisle. So with the bungalows and with the townhome, you're always going to have a back aisle. And then with the single family home, and by the way, if you haven't checked out the single family home that they have over here, you are missing out, because their single family home is one of the best floor plans that I have seen. And I say this all the time, don't worry about the square footage, worry about if it works for you and your family. You have your pantry area right over here, nothing extraordinary, but a comfortable space right there. Now with this builder, everything is included for the price. You know, you have your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator, your range hood, your dishwasher, your microwave, everything is included. And on top of that, they will give you about $2,250 for closing cost and prepaid if you use their preferred lender. And right now they're giving another $5,000 on inventory homes. And talking about inventory homes, guys, if you've been thinking about moving, you know, inventory home is the way to go. And let me just explain you why that is the case. Because when they have an inventory home, it's costing the builder money in utilities and liabilities and upkeep and so many things that the builder is willing to do. And we actually keep a track of all the inventory home in the areas that we sell with one builder and another. And I can tell you right now, with some builders, they're paying all closing costs and buying your rate down. And it's not a 2-1 buy down or a 3-1 buy down. It's a 30-year fixed. And right now, at the time of the shoot, the rates are at 8%. And yes, I know the rates are crazy. You're sitting on the edge. You're waiting for the market to crash, or you're just waiting. Just do the math, guys. I cannot stress enough that at the end of the day, it's a math equation. If you can afford the payment right now with the way the prices are, then go for it. But if that doesn't work, then by all means wait. And the reason I say that to you is because I have clients that are still waiting when, guess what the rates were? 2 and 3%. And if they would have listened, because some clients did listen and they got under contract, and by the time they closed, yes, the rates went up a little bit. You know, it went up from 3 to 4.5, 5% by the time they closed. But they gained almost $100,000 equity because the builder kept on raising the prices. So if that is something that I just want to say it, because I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I want to tell you, because I see this all the time. I get clients that understand the math, that understand the principles, and they want to make sure that they can afford the payment. And right now the builders are making it affordable. Guess what? When the rates come down, all the people that are sitting on the edge are going to come out of the woodwork, and then we're going to be in the same cycle where the prices starts to creep up. Just with inflation alone, the prices are not going to come crashing down as you are thinking. Try and get a mortgage right now, unless you're squeaky clean and then some. You're not going to get a mortgage. So it's not a question if you would not qualify or they'll just get a mortgage as you could have in 2004, 5, 6 or whatever when the market crashed. So it's a completely different ball game. You may or may not agree with me, but I'm just warning you. I'm just giving you my take. The other thing I want you to look at is that this is what I was talking about. You have the microwave venting outside. I actually did a video for another model and they didn't have that piece of wood, so it didn't look that pretty and neat, but you're going to lose your space over here. But it's really nice because I don't know about you, but when I'm cooking, I'm using a lot of spices and stuff just because of my ethnicity, and I don't want the whole house to smell of the spices and stuff that I use. But look at this, all tile. This is something that I always say, you could do this later on. This is easy to do. If you find a good handyman, or if you are good, you could do these things later on. You know, you want to make sure that the house works for you. As a matter of fact, in this community, there's going to be about 5,200 homes. And by the time they're all said and done, there would be a high school or a middle school, if I remember correctly. And I always say, if you are going to build, you are just about half an hour to everything. It's a fantastic location. Now, I did some affordable housing, but I had to go literally 45 minutes to an hour away, where you can buy a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, all included for under $400,000. And if you haven't seen the video of those, it will be releasing very soon, or check the playlist for homes under 500. Now, please keep in mind, if you're going to look at some of the videos old, prices are changing. This is at the time of the shoot, so I want you to understand that. What I also love about this house is that you have this really big window panel there, and then you also have the window panel here and another window. So it has a lot of windows. It's a nice, bright townhome, semi-private dining. But let me show you something that I just absolutely love. This is your garage, and I'm going to take you in just a moment. But as soon as you come in, you can have a nice piece of furniture here. You come in, you drop your keys and stuff. So you have this beautiful cavity built in. So you come in, you can do that, or go to the design center, pay some money. But let me go ahead and show you something inside. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? I have not seen a 2-car garage that big. Now this is a block construction on the first floor, second floor is frame, and that is what most builders do. For the townhome, they have the ballad over here, which is kind of strange because they didn't have that in one of their homes. I'm not sure if they forgot to put it or they will put it, but I think one of the reasons they didn't have it, now that I'm thinking back, is because that water heater was kind of tucked in a little bit inside, so they had like a little cavity that it was in. So this is really nice, and this is there, so when you drive, you can't drive into it, is the whole principle or premises behind it. And the other thing that I want to show you with this builder is just the way they use the space, they use everything, and how it actually comes, because I want to show you two very distinct features. Like you have this kind of a semi-private office, or just a little workstation, if I may, because sometimes, you know, when you're up and down, and there is a beautiful loft, by the way, upstairs, which I'll take you, but it's kind of nice because when you are living down, you don't have to go up all the time. You can do some things. Now, I have 2 kids, so this might be a little small for my 2 kids, but the loft area might be perfect. But this could be good if I want to do something and keep an eye while the kids are watching TV and whatever. I can still be a little bit away and still do my thing and smell all the stuff that my wife is making for dinner to get hungry and do my work. But let me show you another thing. This is their half a bathroom, and look at the size of this bathroom. Now over here you have a little cavity. This is where your toilet goes, and then the like things like this is very easy to do, but look at the amount of space you get, because sometimes the builders is going to build the half a bathroom underneath the cavity, which is the case in this builder too. However, you know how the slant goes up and then they use that skinny area? This is nice because it's open and it's wide, and everything that you see in terms of the baseboard, the flooring, the tile, the Samsung appliance, everything is included in the price. So let's go upstairs because I like the way it comes, and then I love this little sitting area. Like this is really nice. You can have a nice piece of furniture here to put your shoes and stuff and all that. So that's really nice. So let's go upstairs and check the rest of this beautiful townhome out. So as I go upstairs, you know, I just love that they have this really nice family wall. You know, one of the best things that I like about my job is just when I'm out there, just the idea of how they decorate. So I can actually copy some of that idea and do that in my own house, something similar to it. And the builder spends a lot of money paying a professional decorator to do that. So it's kind of really nice. So you have this area as you come in, you have a little cavity of an area. But what I love about this townhome is, guess what? Like right over here, you have a formal living area, you may say it, or a loft area. This has this nice cavity. I can have my kids' table over here. They can work, and then when they're done, there is a TV. They can watch the TV as long as they do their homework and stuff. And I have 2 boys, and trust me, I'm like, it's a lot of work with the boys, and it is what it is. Well, I don't know. I'm like, I talk to a lot of people. Sometimes it's even more dramatic with the girls, but it's just one of those things. You know, I have boys, so I always think I wish I had a girl, but perfect would have been a boy and a girl. But hey, thank you God for a good, healthy kids. That's what more important thing. And then you have this cavity right there, so I can have them put their toys. Because with my kids, I'm like, their toys are everywhere, and it's good that we have a loft in our house. I tell them, go and play upstairs. I gave them a bedroom, and they put everything, all the toys. Like the moment I step in, and they're like, oh my God, it's a disaster zone. But at least it's all inside one room, so I don't have to clean the whole house. I'm sure if you are a parent of young kid, 2 boys, 2 girls, boy, girl, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right across from it is your laundry. You do get the Samsung washer and dryer. Good amount of space right there. There's not enough space to be able to maybe put a wash station, but you definitely can have the cabinets over here. That can definitely help, and it's nice that you have this solid door. All the wet areas will have the tile. This is your regular carpet. Now, I did another bungalow with this builder, and they actually had a it was a little bit upgraded, but they had these basic stuff that was included. So make sure to watch that video. That will tell you what is included, because with the builder, a lot of things are included. And then right over here is your secondary bathroom shower tub combination with your plain white tiles. I would have preferred for them to go up, but I love the fact that they have these lights over there. and they have a light there. Not every builder does that. So this is something that is fantastic. You have the undermount sink, you have cards, same color cabinets and the flooring. And then right over here is one of your secondary bedroom. And I say this is not really big. Look at the decoration. I don't know where they get their stuff from, because when I go shopping and I say, okay, I'm going to do something, I can never find it. But thank God for Google. Apparently somebody told me they have this app, and you take the picture and then the Google will find you where you can find that stuff. So that's pretty neat. I just learned that very recently when I was looking to decorate my house, and I haven't done anything on my house, and my wife is mad because I've been just working and doing what I need to do to bring you those videos. So if you haven't subscribed, press that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. You hopefully see the passion, the amount of time we spend in bringing you the information, giving you the knowledge and talking about the knowledge. Please make sure to watch my playlist on building a home, because that's where I talk about design center options, talk about inspections, everything that you really need to know. So right over here, you have the sliding door, which is better than those split ones. So you have your closet space right there. Right adjacent to it is your other bedroom. Now this is a really nice, like simple thing, like just the paint, just this little border with a beautiful wallpaper. Just pops everything out. Pretty decent sized room. So I just love standing in the corner, kind of giving you some sort of an idea of how big the room is. And then you have the sliding door with the closet, nothing exceptional, your regular size, but I just love the decoration. And then right over here is the other bedroom, which is a little bit bigger bedroom, just a little bit of decoration. Look at these things. Very simple thing to do. Now, don't expect me to do it. I don't want my wife to say, oh yeah, you say this is simple to do, you should be able to do it. I am really bad at things like this. But if you need a demo crew, I could be good. I can break things up. So that is where my wife says this all the time. You're not good for much other than real estate, because I do it so passionately. And I know, like, helping somebody buy their dream home, helping somebody go through the process is just something. And then Friday night pastas. You know, because Friday is like after I go home and like, here your kids, I am relaxing. And then I'm like, oh, I was working too. You know, I was shooting all day. I was all over the place. But hey, that's a different story. That's the benefit of being married, I guess. But you have the closet space over here, 9-foot ceiling, 6/8 door, regular. And then as I go, I pass this passage, I pass my loft area. This is something that when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is really nice, because generally with the townhome, you come up and the whole thing kind of opens up. So it's kind of nice. It's a little bit more private, if I may. So this makes it, at least I love it. Put that in the comment what you think. And then this is your master bedroom. False ceiling comes in, those wood panels do not, but look at the window. I am a huge fan of big window, bringing in a lot of sunlight. It's just, and then you have this really nice sill over here. So this is really good sized bedroom. It's a very workable flow of the square footage, 2170. This is just really nice. And then this is your master bathroom. This is what you get within the price. I would have loved these windows, actually tiles to go all the way up. I love that they have a light and a window. Now this is what you get. You get a framed. Now you can go to Design Center and get some upgrades if that's what you want. If you want it to be a different color, you know, this is what you get. But if you want a different color, you could do that. I love that you have the double sink. And then right over here is your master closet. You know, not a lot of space, but still comfortable space. You have a lot of places to keep stuff, and just a very nice functional home. But let me know what you think of this specific model. I hope our videos do bring in a lot of knowledge for you. If you have been thinking about it, please do the math, guys. Don't try to time the market. Do the math. Look for inventory homes. See what the builder, because some builders are buying the rates down to lower fives. Like unbelievable. Lower fives plus closing costs. So you're all in for your basic stuff that you put towards your property, and you don't have to worry about all of those. So let us know, because we know what one builder is doing. And things that are very different also with us is that even if you're buying an inventory home, you know, sometimes these inventory homes are at a certain stage. So that means that the house is not moving, but it would be moving in the next 90 days. So builders have gotten smart, and they're classifying that as an inventory home because they know in the next 3 months it would be done. So they would rather sell it. So as soon as the house is done, they don't have a lot of carrying cost. And that's where they're like, hey, if you get this, it's going to be done in 60 or 90 days. And guess what? If it's not done in 60 or 90 days, it's on them, it's not on you. So if they promise you a rate buy down, that's what you get. So if there is a delay, you don't have to pay for the rate extension as some builders do. The other thing also with this builder is they're giving you an additional $5,000 as a design center option. And sometimes you gotta be very, very careful, because these builders will say, hey, we'll give you $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 and closing cost and prepaid, but they're giving you by one hand and then grabbing it from another, and it's a wash. So you really need to know your numbers, because when I was buying my personal house, the builder was giving $10,000 towards closing cost and prepaid, but then they were charging me 3.5 points for the rate that I could get it for 1%. And I work in this industry, I understand how numbers work, and that's why it's really important to work with somebody that knows what they are doing, because our services is paid through the seller from their marketing budget, so we can help you. We are fiduciary responsible for you, so we will assist you. And if you haven't checked us out, please read our Google reviews, please see some of our video shots. And now that I'm TikToking and Instagramming, and we are just starting to do Orlando Home Show on Instagram and Orlando Home Show in Espanol and on Instagram and TikTok, where I'm going to bring you all these models, try to give you like a sneak peek of what is to come. And if you want to watch the whole video, you can have the whole detailed video walkthrough. I hope this gives you a lot of knowledge, and knowledge is power. Until the next model, thank you for watching. Bye for now.